disturbs the Empress.
Round 1. Fight!
Hello, Emonkians, it's Emonk here, and today we are going over the Sais and the mask. Unfortunately, my husband forgot to hit record and took a picture instead, so that's the only picture I have of the Sais, and I am sorry. But here is the mask. I combined these two together because I didn't get much of the Sais at all. So, yeah, so therefore we added the mask too. I'm sorry, I hope to do better next time. Alright, let's continue.
Okay, we're currently working on the mask. I literally put saran wrap on my face and taped around my nose area, and I cut a dart. That way I knew how big the nose needed to be. But yes, I didn't go all the way down because obviously I didn't want to suffocate. So, yeah. And I cut it out of the pink fabric because it's on both sides. And I got the red for the middle. And the way this works is that the sides end up being shorter than the red. So, yeah. I have to, I'm trying to double check the picture. But since this takes up the nose area, it'll all end up evening out, basically. But you also have to consider the teeth that will be underneath. So, yeah, this is what I got. So, yay. Now I need to just sew this together. But first, we need to get the same pieces that we used on the corset. Okay, I went ahead and did the other side, but you're going to make a sandwich. It's 3 layers. And what you want to do, let me open her up. Okay, here's the red piece right here. On the edges, on this, you're going to want to sandwich it right sides. So the pink side, and then the actual red side that will be showing. You want to combine those, have them facing each other, and zigzag stitch this down. And when you do, you'll get a piece like this when you fold it up, just like the corset. And you don't have to worry about top stitching it down because the silver that goes up top will fix that problem. So yeah, let's finish this other side. Okay, I pinned this down, and now we're going to sew it. I extended it out. Here, I'll flip it over. I extended it outward more because I'm going to be putting magnetic buttons or something on here to where it's going to attach to my wig. Excuse me. So that's why it's extended out a little more. I'm going to go ahead and use my red thread. I wish I had clear thread, but I don't have any that would go on my machine. So I'm going to use red thread for this. If anything, it'll be a good accent piece. So that's what I'm going with. So zigzag stitch this through, and yeah. And then the mask will basically be done besides putting the magnet pieces on. You can hem this down here if you want, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I mean, I would like to, and I've thought about it, but the mask is already a perfect size for me, so I'm thinking about just using a lighter and just going around the edges and just make sure nothing's going to fray, like right here. Make sure I get right there. I mean, I might hem it. I don't know yet, but I'm doing this first. Alright, see y'all when I get back. Okay, I finished zigzag stitching this on there, and it fits me perfectly. Oh, and I went ahead and added these magnetic. Oh my goodness gracious alive. They're really gonna hold together. I was trying to make sure I didn't lose the pieces. I might have to put the camera down. Give me a second. Well, we know it ain't gonna go anywhere. Okay. There's the sew-on magnetic piece. I sewed it on both sides, and this side is gonna go on my wig. I'm gonna sew it. It goes right behind my ear. I decided to go behind my ear because my ears are bigger than hers, and since my face shape is different, it looked better that way. That way I had room for the teeth, and for my face, it looked better that way, and that's the main thing, is as long as you make it to work for your body too. So this is going to go on my wig, and both magnets are going to hide in my wig, and this way this will just stick right on there and levitate basically, and that way I can just like pull it down for the dramatic teeth effect. So, yeah, pretty cool. Well, my needle broke. I was able to hem this side and this side, and I was trying to hem down here, but then the needle decided to break, and that was my last needle. So I'm gonna have to pick up more needles, which bites because I was hoping to at least finish the mask. But I'm going to throw it in the washer and wash it with clear detergent, and then hang it up to dry. I'm gonna take the loose magnets off so I don't lose them. I'm actually gonna go pick up some more of those because those are heavy duty. But that way I can age this mask and, you know, make it look not so new. Guess who got leather needles? I got leather needles. Okay, I hemmed everything through here, and I went ahead and burned the edges where the white was sticking out. And it's okay if it goes over, it's just gonna weather it because I plan on weathering it anyway. But there you go, the mask is complete. Yeah. Sorry I haven't recorded in a minute, the con is literally tomorrow. So, here's the size. I did the same method as before. I rolled it like I did with the crown. So, those are pretty simple. And I did it 3 times, well, technically 5, on each one. And I use a lighter to connect them in the back. And then I had my husband cut these spare poles that we had, and I used contact cement to connect the two. And then I also have these little stands. Hers is actually circle, but we have to go with this route because we're adding lights, the purple lights. And I made it to where we could turn it on and off. And I figured it being right there might have been, actually no, it wasn't. I should have stuck these underneath. Whoops. Well, if I gotta change the batteries, I'll just have to be extremely careful. I'll just have to make sure I don't put on the lights too tight, basically. But yeah, this is what's going on. So, yeah, all made out of plastomorph. Like I said, I used contact cement for that. It made little round areas just for extra security. So now, once the concrete cement dries, we will put Plastidip over them and paint them silver. And then I'm thinking about connecting them on my back with magnets. But with me and magnets, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'll be surprised if the lights actually work. But we'll see what happens. Okay, bye-bye.
Mileena wins. Fatality.